the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. He'll sit podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. He'll sit podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay.
The fuck did you say?
Viewer discretion time.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Heel Faction? We are back with another episode of Weekend Wrestling, but first, I'm going to do a quick 10-belt salute for our lost brother, Sabu. All right, all right. Well, we're gonna throw it to our intro and be right back.
Cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn it around. Eagle Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain.
What's happening, fellas? This is HSP Weekend Wrestling. Draven Grimes with us as always. Edgar from the Snug Wrestling Podcast. We're here to bring you the biggest news stories of the week. We got some backlash results. We got a problem that I have with this whole Seth Rolllins thing, and then Becky's turned into a whining ass. We're gonna talk about all that shit when we get. Well, we already did our intro, so
Jesus
fuck it.
Christ.
Hey, I'm warning Sabu.
We all mourn in our own ways. I mourn mine was frozen dairy treats.
How you fellas doing today?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Glad to be back.
Absolutely.
As it was a long weekend, long Mother's Day weekend for me.
Yes, it was.
So,
Everything turned out okay?
yeah, dude, everything's good. It's just the thing when you're married to a Mexican woman and you have a Mexican mom is they expect both days to be celebrated because Mexican Mother's Day is the day before Mother's Day here in America.
Ouch.
And they expect 2 presents. They expect 2 days. So we
Oh,
were
shit,
fucking
man.
celebrating Mother's Day all weekend.
2 presents?
Who? Motherfucker.
Jesus.
So I'm broke as
Greedy-ass-
shit now.
Greedy ass moms.
Right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's all good. Everything's good.
I feel you. I feel you.
Good deal.
So, we got some news.
Yeah, you guys want to get started with some backlash results, go over the matches that we saw?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Let's get started with the Fatal 4-Way. Jacob Fatu retained, and at the end of the match, an unexpected Jeff Cobb showed up to assist Jacob Fatu. To his surprise, Jacob Fatu seemed confused about this whole thing. I don't think it was in Jacob Fatu's plans. This was a call made by Solo Sikoa. And then that led to Jacob Fatu retaining the United States Championship. But what were your thoughts on this opening Fatal 4-Way match for Backlash?
I was fine with it, other than, I was really hoping they were going to be done with this Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre nonsense. After the street fight should have ended the fucking feud. That's what street fights are for. They end feuds. The one thing we need to bring up is on the South of Heaven choke slam that Priest gave Drew through the tables out in the crowd. He did. I saw it live, but Drew did smack his head pretty good, so he's probably down for just this week, I imagine. There's not going to be... Apparently, there's no concussion, he said.
According to Cultaholic, there's no concussion.
So that was good. I do like what's about to... I feel like something big's about to happen between whatever the new family, whatever they call themselves, because I don't think Fatu was too happy that they interfered in the match. And I see down the road a Fatu Jeff Cobb match that's going to kill it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If none of you guys have ever seen Jeff Cobb wrestle, and you might not even know it because he was Matanzas Cueto at Lucha Underground, but he, regardless of his height, regardless of his little gut coming in, homie is amazing. Ridiculous.
Dude, there's a lot of
strength.
wrestling fans that have never heard of him before that don't know who he is.
And that blows my mind because he's been a mainstay for fucking years. To all these quote unquote wrestling fans that don't know. I mean, hell, he's even shown up on fucking AEW a couple times and fucking killed it there.
He's amazing. His suplexes are
Crisp.
Perfect. And he might walk in there as the strongest dude in the WWE. It's very possible.
That's fucking saying something.
Yeah. It's very possible. He's unbelievably strong, inhumanly strong.
Mm-hmm. Now, here's my question. I pose it to the table. I get with the popularity, quote unquote popularity of Jeff Cobb, bringing him in. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't there a fucking 7-foot goddamn Samoan named Hikuleo that's still been sitting in fucking purgatory for the last almost year and a half now under contract?
You know there is.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It's not like he's green.
No.
It's like, bring the man out. He would be...
Fucking Tongaloa can fucking go out there and fuck shit up. Why can't this motherfucker?
Yeah, I mean, he's an impressive athlete. He's a huge man. It would be a great addition. I don't know what... We've been hoping they'd pull the trigger on him for over a year now.
Yeah. Ever since I heard he got signed. Because I've seen his shit in fucking New Japan when he was working with Bullet Club. It was fucking great.
And he also had a short showing in AEW.
Well, so to speak, short.
Well, yes.
Like, legit, this motherfucker, 4 shoot, 7 foot fucking
Oh,
tall.
yeah, without question.
Huge.
Without question.
Anyway, Edgar, what do you think of all this?
Well, that's probably why they didn't bring in Hikuleo, because I mean, there's no giant men in WWE anymore. I mean, they just got rid of Braun Strowman, fucking Omos. He's like been MIA for feels like years. So I don't know if they want to bring in any more giants, but when it comes to the match itself, I wasn't really too hyped for this match. I mean, I knew for sure Jacob Fatu had to win. I just wasn't sure how it was going to happen.
Mhm.
And this match for me was really long. We've seen like multiple multi-man matches for these mid-card titles.
Yeah.
You know, going back to Sheamus, Gunther, and Drew McIntyre, all the way till now. The United States title has been defended in triple threat matches, fatal for all kinds of these multi-man matches. I ended up dozing off during this match up until the end when Jeff Cobb showed up, and I completely missed that spot with Drew McIntyre, you know, smacked his head. I'm glad I didn't see that, because that probably would have pissed me off even more to have this match, and on top of that, Drew McIntyre getting injured. So I'm glad Jeff Cobb showed up. I did not expect him to be used in this way, teaming him up with Solo Sikoa. I mean, but I'm pumped for it. I'm interested to see what's going to happen next. Jacob Fatu and Jeff Cobb got a lot of history there.
Mhm.
So it's interesting. I'm glad of the outcome of this. The right guy won, and I'm looking forward to SmackDown now. I want to see what happens next.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Richard. Hey, Mateo. How you guys doing?
And kind of to chime back on your timing thing, it might just been me, but everything but the main event felt like it went long.
Yeah.
Like 5-6 minutes could have been cut from each match, and it'd been fucking great. But the thing about 3-hour pay-per-views, and you only have 5 matches booked, you got to stretch that shit out. And at least with this era of WWE, it's no longer match 20-minute filler, match 30-minute filler, match 15-minute filler. It transitions very smoothly. So I'm good with that. But they just need to, if they're going to give them that long a fucking time, they need to learn to maximize on that. That it just go out there and scrambled eggs, basically. So, anything you want to add to that one?
Not really.
Did the matches feel too long to you? I know they did to me.
A little bit. I would rather have had 2 more matches with everything
one.
being 3 or 4 minutes shorter.
Or just one really good match.
Yeah, just one. What up, Donald?
What happens with LA Knight?
You know, I'm not fucking sure.
What? Oh yeah. I don't know, man. He
'Cause,
ain't
I mean, you
going
guys-
up to the main
I
event. So
say
don't
he just
think.
needs to go away for a couple weeks. Let him cool
'Cause,
off a
I
little
mean,
bit and let him come back. If
It's
anything,
clear that the Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest thing is going to continue. Jacob Fatu obviously has got some shit to deal with Solo and Jeff Cobb. You know, just leaves LA Knight. You know,
Yeah.
it might be this might be one of those things where they do take him off TV and let him cool down some. Because I love LA Knight. I've always loved LA Knight. Yeah. But I'm getting tired of seeing him every week. I need him to go away and learn a new hold, basically.
Yeah. Go and poach a new hold.
Or bring back an old one. Well, not even that. Just go away. Cool
Just
down.
go away.
Let me forget about you for a couple weeks. That way, when you come back, it feels special again.
Yep.
that's the only thing I see right now.
Yeah. All right. What's
next match?
Let's talk about Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I'm so glad Lyra got the win here. Lyra retained. She got over in a big way. They had a great match. Well, I mean, Lyra was obviously, I don't know if this was done by design, but Lyra looked amazing compared to Becky Lynch.
Yeah, but she still looked a little like this was definitely a nerve-wracked match for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could tell she was a bit nervous, especially at the beginning. And it was her biggest match ever, so I can understand. But she handled it like a trooper. I love Lyra Valkyria. Like everything she does right now is amazing to me. Like her mic skills have gotten so much better.
Yes, they have.
Her in-ring work so much better.
Yes.
Even though she was amazing, you know, overseas and in NXT, it's better now. Like she's to me, she's gonna be an enormous star.
Mm-hmm. And this match, for me at least, I had very little hope for this one, and this turned out to be one of my favorite matches of the night. Just because Becky hasn't been doing a lot of work. The work that I did see her do, it was paint by numbers. Becky Lynch. She proved me wrong. She made me remember why I love watching her work, and she was able to get Lyra over to that next step. Now 100%. The shit we saw the next fucking night is another fucking story.
Yeah, we'll talk.
But we'll get to that. Later. But for me, I love this match. I loved everything about it. Nothing felt really off. Again, it was just a timing thing where this felt 5 minutes too long.
Yeah,
that's
definitely
my only complaint about this match.
It definitely could have went shorter.
What about you, Edgar?
Yeah, I like this match. This also was one of my favorite matches of the night. I don't know. I guess I just never really paid a whole lot of attention like I did at Backlash when it comes to Lyra, but she really stood out like physically. Like she was just a superior athlete in this match.
Yep.
And she's just she did fucking great, I thought, at Backlash. And we got to know her a little bit more because they showed some random guy sitting ringside who I thought was Lyra's little brother. It turned out to be her fiance or her husband. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Was he a young looking dude?
He was, he looked young and he had long hair and glasses. He looked, I mean, no offense, but let's just call it. I'm not hating on the guy because you know he pulled Lyra or whatever, but he looked like a little nerdy guy. And I was like, oh, that must be like her family, her little brother or something, you know? And they're like, oh, how can Becky do that in front of her fiance? I was like, oh, okay. Well, shit. That's what's up. But
he looked very Irish, huh?
I guess that's the word. I don't know if he's Irish though.
It didn't mean ginger. He just looks like some dude.
He wasn't ginger. Don't get all offended, all right? Don't get all offended. Wasn't a ginger joke.
Jesus. But you know,
he had dark hair.
Dude, you would see like in the corner of a little pub over there, just glasses and.
He looked like I would see him at like a fucking furry convention or something. I don't know.
So it was ginger.
Yeah.
You can suck my whole dick. He can coddle the balls while you suck my dick.
Oh, did I hit a chord or something?
A dart cord.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a furry guy, Draven?
Oh, fuck.
me.
Yeah, no, she's got all the tools, man. She looks great. She wrestles great. She's got good mic skills. I see her being a world champion soon.
Next year,
Next year, yeah,
Yep. By the end
I'd be
of
down for
26,
that.
hands down.
for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if she won the Rumble next year.
Do that?
Be the opening match at WrestleMania.
Probably. Yeah. The women don't get guaranteed main events.
Don't. I shouldn't even brought it up. We'll go back on a tangent. Let's move on.
All right. Well, if we're done with that match, let's throw it to our first commercial.
What up, Heel Faction? In today's day and age, internet security is of paramount importance. That's why today's episode is brought to you by Surfshark VPN.
That's right, my guys. Surfshark VPN, the newest affiliate of the Heel Shit podcast. What does that cover? I'm glad you asked. Let me just on these eyeballs because I'm old. They cover 100 plus countries. Free of ads, pop-ups, any bad cookies. Good to me. Got real-time defense, got webcam protection, data breach notifications in case your stuff gets out there and you don't want that to be out there. And it keeps your personal data protected, which means if you're in one of those states that have been banned by the capital P word, get shit back up, my guy.
All right,
Yeah,
very
buddy.
Nice. So, if you use the link in the description, you can get Surfshark VPN for 86% off.
Say what?
86% off.
Holy shit.
And 3 additional months free, starting at just $2.19 per month.
You're shitting me.
No.
Holy shit. So, 86% off plus 3 free months.
Absolutely.
Mother.
3 options starting as low as $2.19. Just hit that link in the description box and get surfing safe with Surfshark VPN. Back to the show.
All right, we are back. I want to remind everybody about the YouTube memberships. All get pretty much everything, $1.99 a month. Get all the membership videos, get the merch at cost, you get the badges, emojis, all that good stuff.
All that shit.
There is a $4.99 tier that comes with a monthly Zoom call, personalized communication, stuff like that. But 99% of the stuff you get for the $1.99 per month package. We'd love to have you as a member, so come on over.
Give me a mic check real quick.
Check.
No, give me the mic check. Check. Cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
I ain't got lights today, so I gotta fucking make sure.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Hey, Edgar, how you doing?
Awesome. The
Awesome.
same as I was earlier.
Okay, making sure.
Why do you ask?
Because I watched the Surfshark commercial, and it kind of brings me down sometimes. There's a lot of shit involved. Anyway, next match.
Okay. I was like, that sounded kind of sad, man. Bringing me down, man.
I mean, y'all talk
All
about
right.
gingers.
WWE.
Oh, come
yeah.
on.
We're going to talk about
Yeah.
Seth Rollins in a bit.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's move on to Dominic Mysterio versus Penta.
Daniel,
Dominic
thank you so much.
Mysterio retained with the help of the greatest luchador of all time, El Grande Americano. But it wasn't before Dominic Mysterio. He came out there by himself, and I mean, he pretty much went toe to toe versus Penta, and he didn't really seem like his usual chicken shit heel. At least I didn't think so. But what did you guys think about the outcome of this one?
I'm kind of disturbed.
Did you open
Because
my private folder again?
because the fans are starting to like Dominic Mysterio.
I'm starting to like Dom.
He got a bigger pot than Penta at Backlash.
He did.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, obviously, I think Penta should have won, but I mean, let's see what Dom can do. Penta always looks good. There's no problem with the match
Mm-hmm.
until The problem is there's no way that Dom will lose that belt as long as the Judgment Day is with him. What up, James? So, all the shenanigans. I mean, all the shenanigans in Finn's match last night. Like, there's so much. It's impossible to win a title off Dom unless you've got your own crew.
Yeah, pretty much. But this match didn't disappoint.
This match,
I
didn't
actually
disappoint.
enjoyed this one.
I did.
I don't see really why you're too disturbed about this. They did the same thing with LA Knight. The fans turned LA Knight babyface. You remember correctly when he came back from that god awful Dupree gimmick.
Oh,
He was full blown heel. It was the fans that turned him babyface. I feel this is what's going to happen with Dominic.
Well, Dominic still looks like a cockroach, though. Like, this is the problem.
I know
Is that he looks
looks
like Dirty Sanchez all the time.
No, he looks like how a black ice air freshener smells.
I've
I've been saying this for years.
serious. He doesn't have baby face qualities.
But he's getting over. And in this day and age, there's no such thing at this point as a clear-cut baby face and a clear-cut heel.
Hey, Matthew. Snug. Matthew says Snug Wrestling in the building.
Shout out to Matthew. What's going on, dude? We're here.
That's right. But this match was good. It was everything it needed to be. If they're going to be pushing Dominic the way they are, I think Penta was a good start. And it didn't make Penta look bad.
No, he looked good.
So,
I think it's hard to make a good baby look bad in loss with all the shenanigans.
mm-hmm.
Like that's how you save a hot baby face from looking weak, is you make it the odds insurmountable. What'd you think about this one?
There's something about like that kind of surprises me that Dominic Mysterio is getting so over. Like,
Right?
I remember when he first turned heel, like us like really diehard wrestling fans, like we can see the potential that he had like as a heel, like, oh shit, he has something with this new character that he's doing. But then now it seems like the general fans are starting to notice like how cool he is, even though you're right, he kind of looks like I don't know, dirty. I mean, no
Yeah.
pun intended, dirty
He
Dom.
does. He looks greasy as fuck.
Yes, that exactly. But I mean, some women like that type of shit, dude. I mean, he just looks grimy, that's
Does he look like that walking around with his wife too? Or does he at least like
The wife, the girlfriend, or the side piece?
all of them?
Oh.
that's another thing too. Like like some guys think that's super cool. Like, oh shit, look at this dude. He's got a hot blonde girlfriend. Like, that's cool. This guy's pretty cool. I want to be like him. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about that. What up, Kozak?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for Charlotte. No, but
Jesus fuck.
no,
The bitch didn't sweat. I'm not over
nah,
that.
I'm glad. I was happy with the match. I was happy with the winner, and I was happy with the outcome. El Grande Americano showing up to assist, and so we have more of that to look forward to with Penta, getting involved with Chad Gable or El Grande Americano, whoever that is. So yeah, man, I'm interested. I'm 100% interested in what's happening here for sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. But can we just take a quick second to recognize that thanks to Penta, somebody's actually winning with a destroyer?
Yes.
Mhm.
And it wasn't just a one-off. I've been keeping count. He's done it the past few weeks. He's not using the Penta driver anymore, which leads me to believe that they're about to send Jordan straight up to the fucking main roster because that's Jordan's primary finish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grace?
So, That's what I'm hoping for. I
So
hope
it's-
it comes up soon.
Like I told him, holy shit, it's fucking 2005 again. Somebody's winning with a Canadian destroyer.
Amazing.
Or insert nationality here, destroyer.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, if
And just
if
one.
I start,
Wyatt, welcome to the Heel faction, brother.
hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
Let me just go ahead and say, if I ever start using the destroyer, that's what it's going to be called.
The insert your nationality here, destroyer.
Yep.
I like it.
Yeah.
How many are gonna do to
Love you
end your
too, brother.
I'm going to do half of one because I'm going to land on my head.
Yeah.
I give myself the destroyer.
It's not gonna be like the Cody Cutter or the what's it called? The
Crossroads.
The Crossroads.
Don't get him started on the Crossroads right now. We're trying to have a
I've
good
made my
episode.
peace with the Crossroads for a while.
No Crossroads, no Charlottes, no Logan Pauls, none of that shit. Good episode tonight.
Okay. All right. We're being serious today, y'all. We're not
Yeah.
gonna talk about it.
Fuck Logan Paul. Anyway,
God damn it, I couldn't even say it. God damn it.
what's next?
All right. My favorite match of the night, and a lot of people's worst match of the night was Gunther versus Pat McAfee.
I love
This was
match.
my absolute favorite match of the night.
I love
y'all.
this match.
It was a great match.
It was a wrestling match. No shenanigans, no bullshit. It was two men that wrestled.
Yeah.
This was
Holds,
wrestling.
chaining, big meaty men, and Pat McAfee hitting each other with fucking chops and boots and fists and forearms. It was fucking great.
I fucking loved this, dude. Despite what everyone was saying,
But it was still 5 minutes too long.
Pat McAfee
That's
is
probably
just
true.
taking spots from other talented guys, and this match was horrible. He can't even jump over the top rope.
I'm sorry.
And
Has
I'm
anybody
like-
watched the Logan Paul match about stealing anybody's shit? Just putting it out there.
But this was great, man. I
No,
love
this was a
Hey-
really fun match.
Hold on. Let's talk about that. You said something about tripping over the top rope. Am I the only one that felt that added to the story?
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he was so zoned in on Gunther that he just happened to trip up on it.
And
But
he
he didn't
was-
stop. He got the fuck back up and went. Like, he was zoned in. It was part of the story. It worked.
It wasn't originally planned, I'm sure.
No, but I'm just saying.
It fit in for what he was trying to do, and I thought this was great, man. I have mad respect for Pat McAfee. It was his 8th match of all time.
And he's not had a bad one yet.
No, I was all happy for this one.
Mhm.
Of course,
Yeah,
Gunther was
man.
gonna win, but
I don't know. There was a point when he's locked in that sleeper. I was like, oh, they're not going to fucking replay WrestleMania. Dude, could you imagine that?
Hey, Paul, it's hashtag fuck Logan Paul, actually.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm not on fire yet. Give me a few more minutes and about half of this milkshake.
No, I thought the tenacity and the heart of Pat McAfee was on center stage.
Yep.
The storytelling over the past 3 weeks of that with McAfee's promos
Mhm.
and like he was killing those fucking promos.
Dude, he's been doing
Yeah,
it
he
for
was.
fucking years.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's been in a football environment, but it's the same fucking thing. You're talking shit.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
and I got to give you guys a lot of credit because you guys pretty much called this. You guys said this was going to be exciting. I didn't have that much hope for this match, honestly, and it was fucking exciting, you guys.
it was fun.
I mean, I fucking felt like I was watching like some like old school wrestling with this, not because it was like, fucking a 5-star match or whatever, but like
There
there
was
was
a story that was told in the art of wrestling.
Yep.
This was straight
Yeah.
from fucking Memphis.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the crowd was like going crazy for it, especially when Michael Cole got involved. It was like, holy shit, they're actually gonna do it. And
Yeah, when Cole had his foot next to the apron, I was like, they're gonna fucking let McAfee win this shit.
No, I didn't think it was going there. It's when he locked the sleeper in immediately afterward.
Oh.
But
yeah, this was lovely.
like he was saying, this was what pro wrestling is. Less is more.
Yep.
They did exactly what any old school worker would do. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Nobody got hurt. Well, I say nobody got hurt. Nobody got seriously fucking injured.
Right.
Everybody was able to fucking go home that night.
Everybody was able to make it to work the next day for the next 2 days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
great fucking match. Loved it. Loved the story it told. Loved the performance. Loved the guys in it.
Yeah.
Got a lot more fucking respect for Pat than I did before, and that's still a lot.
Yeah, and I think with this like modern day wrestling, like there's really sometimes you can't tell who's the heel, who's the baby face, but in this match, there was a clear baby face that people wanted to see beat the big bad evil heel, and
Oh yeah.
that's the whole point of wrestling. Like,
And not only that, this was a David versus Goliath story. So there was so many things they could pull from, and they made it work. And again, they kept it simple.
Beautifully done. Beautifully produced. And you know it was produced pretty well, because I would be shocked if McAfee can call it great in the ring yet.
No, Gunther carried that shit as far as calling it. But it had Abyss vibes. So,
Kinda.
yeah, and the last thing too about that rope spot, Pat McAfee messed up on. Michael Cole saved him with. There's that inexperience by Pat McAfee because no shit, he's not a wrestler, he's a commentator.
well,
So
yeah, I mean
yeah.
that's kind of his job.
yeah, I'm good with that. But also, even though it was called like that, I saw it differently. I saw it from somebody that would have wrote out this match. Even if I didn't put it in there, if it happened, fucking work on it.
Right.
And it worked.
Yeah, yeah. I think the whole match worked. The whole match worked. I enjoyed it completely.
All right, y'all ready for the main event?
Not quite. Let's throw it to a commercial and we will be right back. Havoc Energy Drink is the energy drink for gamers and streamers by gamers and streamers. Not only does it have the B vitamins and caffeine that you're used to in your energy drinks, but it also has a healthy dose of creatine for mental acuity to help you win that next game or focus through that next stream. Go to tryhavocenergy.com and enter the code HSP10 at checkout for 10% off your order. That's tryhavocenergy.com. The code is HSP10 at checkout for 10% off your order. We love the stuff. It's not just a product we push. We use it. It's a great energy drink. The caffeine and the creatine are top notch, and Draven and I use it
Don't
constantly.
fucking crash on this shit.
Yes,
at all.
There's no sugar crash, no anything crash. So, thank you, Havoc Energy Drink.
Long time
Back to the
sponsor.
show. All right. Well, want to remind everyone again about the YouTube memberships. $1.99 a month. Get members only videos. You get merch at cost. All the essential merch at cost. The badges, the emojis, all that good stuff. There is a $4.99 tier if you're interested in more personalized communication. We do a monthly Zoom call. We do, more personalized communication like that. So check them out. We'd love to have you as a member. Join, follow Wyatt's lead, and become a member.
That's right.
All right. What you got next?
The main event
We really need to get Michael
of
Buff on that
Backlash
dick to say it's time for the
2025.
event.
Juan Cena versus
Oh, God.
Randall Orton.
Yes,
Randall
Randall
Keith
Keith
Orton.
Oh, there we go. For the Undisputed Championship, y'all. John Cena retained. What did y'all think?
Very nostalgic. Like we watched this live in the studio, obviously. But to me, I was that 15-year-old kid again, sitting in my living room, watching John Cena and Randy Orton. Like, there's not many matches that I can watch where I'm a fan, because I've been doing this for so long. I can pick shit apart the way a lot of people can't. But for me, I was able to turn my brain off and just enjoy this as a fan. I didn't try to see what the next 3 minutes were going to be. I didn't try to call spots ahead of time. It was great. I loved it. And I've been saying this with all of Cena stuff, whether it was with the Rumble, with the Chamber, Mania, now this. I used to hate on Cena a lot
Yep.
because Cena was what Roman was in 2015, shoved down my throat to the point I couldn't stand him.
Sure.
But when he stepped away, I was able to really take in what he did and, appreciate what he did and appreciate everything he did for the business.
Mm.
So now, even though he's a heel, I don't see it as that. I just, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not seeing babyface Randy versus heel John Cena.
Right.
I'm just seeing John and Randy
Yep.
one last time. And let's make that very clear. This was the last time they will ever wrestle.
The last time we'll ever get Cena versus Orton.
And
The biggest rivalry of any of our generations.
yes. Well, Rock Austin would rival that.
For like 2 years, though.
It still would rival it.
Who would
Now,
rival it?
longevity, yes, Randy and Cena. This match was good. They pulled out a lot of old stuff from previous matches, which was great. They put some new stuff in it. That was good. But the same issue I've had with a lot of modern wrestling. Water down the finishes.
Yeah.
There were, if you count the two that Randy did, there were six.
Anthony, thank you so much.
There were 6 AAs. If you don't count the ones that Randy did to everybody fucking else in the world, there was like 5 or 6 RKOs.
Yep.
Remember back when they were actually feuding in 2005, 2006. Excuse me. It only ever took one to put the other one down. And I miss that in professional wrestling. Now, granted, it's flashy and that's what people come to see. And I understand the RKO spot with all the backstage producers and shit. Understandable on that one.
Sure.
But when you're watering down what is supposed to be the 3 most dangerous letters in all of sports entertainment,
Yeah.
or the most devastating finisher of the GOAT,
Oh, yeah.
Logan Paul.
it's less believable to me.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, there's no one should ever kick out of an RKO, period.
Nobody should really ever kick out of an AA.
Well, that's happened, I mean, for the past 5, almost 10 years, he's not killed anybody with an AA.
But this is heel Super
This is
Cena
heel
now.
Cena, yeah.
This is heel Super Cena.
Should have been different.
One and done is all it should be. Same thing with an RKO. Same thing with a stunner. Same thing with a tombstone, choke slam, pedigree. Fuck, I still believe the fucking DDT should be a protected finish.
Oh, 100%. Greatest finisher
But
of the 80s.
even the way that Randy Orton has been booked lately, like Randy Orton is like not just physically impressive, but I don't think he's lost a match since he's been back, has he?
Who?
Oh, let me think.
Randy Orton. Like I can believe Randy Orton kicking out of an AA.
Right.
No, I don't think he's
No, I
He's
don't
pretty
think
much
he's lost.
undefeated up until Backlash.
Yeah.
yeah, like he might have been a part of a losing tag team or something, but he's not ate a pinfall.
Yeah.
The way that Randy Orton was booked and the fact that they were in St. Louis in his hometown had me believing for a second that he might actually pull it off.
No, there
I
was
had
no way.
no dissolution of that.
My only concern about it, and I understand they did it in St. Louis because it's Randy's hometown, but I felt they pulled the trigger on Randy way too soon.
True.
Because Randy is the yin to John's yang. This should have been saved for one of the big 4.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it
they
was
could always run it back again.
very confusing to have it right now.
But I don't want it ran back. The uniqueness of it now is gone.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. What did you think of the match, Edgar?
Well, it's kind of a blur now because I feel it was a few days ago and my memory's not as good as yours, but
There was a
from
lot
what
of
I
RKOs
remember-
and a lot of attitude adjustments, and Randy said Prime sucks.
Yeah, and the referee bumps too. There was a couple referee bumps, couple referees being taken out. So that was cool.
Referee bumps are a staple in John Cena's repertoire.
Mm-hmm.
That's his 6th move of doom is the the referee bump. Happens all the time.
Yeah, and it happened twice in this match. I remember that vividly because I remember popping for that. Like, oh, again, what the fuck, you know? But overall, I guess my expectations weren't very high for this match because after how the WrestleMania main event went, and it's Randy and John Cena, two veterans. We've seen them wrestle countless times. I was going in kind of just like, all right, let's just see what happens. But it was a great. They took me on one hell of a ride. I was really surprised by all the stuff that they did,
Yeah,
and it was a great main event. I thought.
I think so too.
And what you saw were two masters of controlling an audience,
Yeah.
laying you like a fucking fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. Loved every second of it.
I am getting kind of tired of John Cena being murdered at the end of every promo on the television shows leading up to the pay-per-views, though.
I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it.
This motherfucker getting murked every time. He thought he had the upper hand this time. Nope. Outsmarted.
Well, it did make sense with it being Randy, though. Like, Randy is the master of coming out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the first time Cody hit a crossroads, that was fine. Shouldn't have happened again. I was with you on that one. I think Cena should have got retaliation, got an AA afterwards.
Mm.
But we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting when he actually faces AJ and he's got a fucking block phenomenal forearms.
Oh, yeah. Yep. See a lot of calf crushers in that match.
Let's see a Styles Clash. See the spiral tap.
Oh, jeez.
It ain't ever going to happen.
Hey, against John the last time, it might.
AJ said he would never break that out again.
Oh, well. So that was Backlash, fellas. What do we think of the whole thing overall? I thought it was a pretty decent pay-per-view.
I give it a solid B.
Yeah.
Solid B.
You too?
Same. I liked it. I had a good time watching it. Unlike most people, apparently.
Well, fuck those people.
Yeah, Raymond. Randy.
We are men of culture and taste.
Yes, Randy is a dangerous, dangerous man.
He is a big, bulky 2009 Randy Orton.
He's a 285-pound.
Bitch, you know he's 300.
Speaking of that, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Are we ever gonna see Randy Orton punt motherfucker in the head anytime soon? He never gets it.
I want to see it.
Well,
I think they're going to let him unleash it for Kevin.
Yep.
And then now it doesn't make sense because nobody's using illegal moves on him.
For the Kevin thing, it made total sense. For the John thing, I think it was just another callback.
Yeah.
Like, I was half expecting him to roll out the fucking ring, grab fucking Cena's dad again, and fucking punt kick him. Did I say expect? I was hoping.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Fuck that guy.
All right, so that's Backlash. What we got next?
Let's talk about Seth Rollins.
Let's go ahead and throw it to our last commercial break before
we got to pay the
step
bills
into
here,
that.
man. Damn.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
Vodka, Ball, Castell. Indulge in the Red Revolution.
Thank you, Castell Vodka, our first sponsor, Ride or Die, for 2 years now.
Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting with the same bottle from 2 years ago.
That's signed. It's not going anywhere.
I don't give a fuck.
Not going to open it. It's not going nowhere. Or you've got the same bottle for the last.
Had the same bottle. I went and hunted down a fucking bottle. I didn't have it shipped to my house. I had to go to a fucking Atlantic goddamn Boulevard, the bad side of Atlantic Boulevard, to find that fucking bottle.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Ouch.
Sale.
You gotta at least drink it. He did all that work.
He doesn't drink.
Really?
Oh, you, Dark.
Did you not watch WrestleMania?
You drank once.
It's been a lot more than once since then, I promise you.
Oh, okay.
And he's still hungover.
Fuck you. Fuck you very much.
Fuck you guys.
Anyway, what the fuck
All right,
we talking
what's
about?
next?
God damn.
Seth Rollins.
I got a bone to pick with y'all. Yeah, I got a bone to pick with y'all because last night, while I was enjoying Monday Night Raw, or at least trying to, whatever little good stuff they had on last night's Monday Night Raw, which seemed like it wasn't a whole lot.
That was one good match.
You guys, well, Dark actually put something interesting on our group chat that we had to bring up today because Dark does not believe in Seth Rollins, this new character that we've been seeing him as like a faction leader,
Clarify that.
leading
I'm
Braun
gonna
Breaker and that whole
let
group.
me clarify. Okay. He can definitely lead a faction. He can definitely be a top guy. But this whole making him act like the biggest brodiest dude in the ring, he's not intimidating.
Mm-mm.
They could run that game with Brock. They could run that game with Roman. They can't do that with Seth.
Mm-mm.
He's 220 pounds. He is not the badass. And they're trying to make him into that same Roman type character, and he is not. He's a great athlete. He's a great wrestler. He is not scary. And I had the same problem with MJF. Hey, Grayson Cooper. Thank you for joining. What was I saying? Oh,
MJF.
like MGF when he was talking his shit as his quote unquote devil. I'm like, dude, you are not intimidating. If I saw you in an alley, I would pick your alley. That's the issue here. All right, he's not that guy. He's just not that guy.
Before we get any further, what the fuck do you mean by pick your alley?
You ever heard the expression, if you saw him in a dark alley, you'd go somewhere else? If I saw him in a dark alley, that's the alley I'd choose.
What other alley you gonna fucking choose?
Huh?
What other alley you gonna fucking choose?
Dark, are
There's
you
only
just
one
making up
alley.
your own
Turn
sayings
around.
now?
What?
Yes, I make up my own sayings.
Yeah, he does. Well, we have Dravenisms, Darkism, Thumpisms. We have all kinds of isms.
I mean,
Yeah.
it sounded legit to me. Like I was like, oh, I somehow understand
Edgar,
that.
back your fucking
It-
ginger up. God damn.
It made
Uh,
it made sense.
Sorry,
Anyway,
sorry.
Seth Rollins is not that. He's not intimidating. That's my basis for the argument.
I agree with you on this. And here's why. Every group he's been a part of, what has he been?
The brains, the architect,
The chicken shit.
that too.
Even with the Shield. He sick Dean and he sick Roman on the fucking guys and he picked the bones clean. The Authority. He was centered to be the guy. What did he have around him? Had
Big
Kane.
guys.
He had the Big Show. He had Triple H. He had fucking J&J. What if you put both of them together, they equal one big guy, kind of, sort of, maybe. You do the fucking Monday Night Messiah thing.
Right.
You put him with Buddy Matthews, and if you put him next to fucking Buddy Matthews, he looks small. And Buddy's not a tall guy. He's a fucking pit bull. I'm sorry. I agree with you. He needs to be the brains. He needs to be the chicken shit. If he's going to play fucking heel, if he's going to continue with the boo-hoo CM Punk shit.
Right.
It works. But pick the bones clean. And that's something, you know, being a fucking Hunter guy. I mean, look at fucking Hunter when he was working Evolution.
Mhm.
He had Randy, he had Batista, and he had fucking Rick. Beat down these motherfuckers. And all he ever did was go in there and pick the fucking bones clean.
Right.
And that was prime heel Triple H to me. Fuck 2001 Stephanie McMahon Triple H bullshit.
Yeah.
Evolution Triple H was prime heel Triple H.
I agree.
And that's the kind of heel Seth Rollins needs to be.
Yeah. I agree.
wasn't Seth Rollins the leader of the Authority?
No, he was not the leader of the Authority. Triple H and Stephanie McMahon were the leaders of the Authority. The Authority was
Oh,
built
okay.
around him. It was centered around him. He was the golden child. I know, Joseph.
Well-
I hear that quite often. Unfortunately, I hear that quite often.
Well, I'm gonna have to disagree, y'all,
Well, fuck you, number one. Number two, tell me why.
because
In
so
that
many
order.
reasons. It's- the main reason is okay. Braun Breaker, he's a young guy, right? So we know that all these guys probably look up to Seth Rollins, probably want to be in his spot one day. You know, Seth Rollins, he's like, you can say he's a top guy in WWE.
He is a top
He's
guy
also,
in WWE. He is a locker room leader. He's all those things.
Absolutely.
yeah. He's also trained a few guys like Nathan Frazier, who's now on SmackDown.
Yeah, but
Um,
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. He can lead that faction.
mm,
He just can't be acting like the badass.
He's got a badass in there.
Yeah.
And he doesn't need to be a snarky chicken shit.
No.
He's got a penguin. He just needs to be the brains of the operation. That's all he needs to be.
I did feel like kind of weird when I was watching Monday Night Raw. They had that backstage segment with Braun Breaker where he was like talking down to him. And the whole time I was thinking, like, man, Braun Breaker can snap him in half, like in seconds.
Yep.
And
You
at
know?
some point, that's going to happen. At some point, the group's going to explode.
Happens every time.
99% of all factions implode because of egos.
Mm-hmm.
Happened with DX, happened with the NWO, happened with Evolution. It's happened with Bullet Club God knows how many fucking times. About the only group it hasn't is TFK.
All right.
Egos come into place, and that's how they build up factions, at least in WWE. They build it with the mindset of you got one main guy that is your current main guy. Then you have the muscle who needs to be booked as the muscle. Then you have the future, the greenhorn, the diamond in the rough. And when this faction implodes, your main guy and your future guy need to go at it. Case in fucking point, and they did it twice with fucking Evolution. They did it with Randy. Look where Randy's at. They did it with Batista. Look where he went.
Yeah.
So when this finally implodes, yeah, you're going to get Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. You're going to get Seth Rollins and whoever the fuck the other guy's going to be, because there's still got to be another guy. I still think it's going to be a fucking Austin Theory. Don't ever try to change my mind.
I'm with you.
But it's going to be a slow burn. It's going to be a nice, long little run with this, because even though we have Judgment Day on Monday Night Raw, say what you will, they're a fucking joke of a faction at this point.
Yeah.
You can't take them seriously. And at some point, Judgment Day and the freaking dogs at this point, whatever the fuck they're going to be called, are going to fucking clash. And when they do fucking clash, you're going to put Seth's faction over the Judgment Day. Now, whether that means Balor's still in it or not, whether it means Dom's still in it or not, whatever. This one group's going to overtake the other. And to be fair, it's high time someone takes over the fucking Judgment Day as far as putting them in their place.
100%.
But the
I thought
downside
we
of that,
agreed.
the downside of that is one of those groups has got to come out as a babyface, the other's got to come out as a heel. And they're not going to turn Rollins faction babyface anytime soon, which means they're going to be fucking turning Judgment Day over here babyface, which they've already kind of done with Balor. Balor's kind of getting that pop. JD's got the pop because of the respect to him puncturing his lung and coming back.
Yeah.
Dominic's got that with the title run. Carlito's just fucking Carlito. He can turn babyface and heel like the Big Show can. Let's fucking call it what it is.
Sure.
Then you got Raquel and Liv, which, let's face it, they can go the fuck over here and not be associated with Judgment Day at all, and they'll still be fine. So that's going to fucking take those guys to another thing, probably on the mid card. That's all what it is. You'll probably keep Balor and JD as a tag team, which is fine.
Yeah.
Carlito with his fucking $900,000 fucking Legends contract can go suck a dick and go play his 2K and quit fucking asking Raquel for the goddamn credit card because he makes more fucking money than her in a goddamn year than she does. And then
Probably
you got Dom,
4 times what she made.
And then you got Dom over here, who's IC champion, who's got the fucking rocket now strapped to his back. He's going to get shot to the fucking moon in the next 2 years.
I agree.
I thought we were calling that new faction the
I'm not calling it that bullshit.
Of trifecta, or what was it?
I'll call it the freaking dogs. I don't give a fuck.
The trifecta?
Yeah, remember that
It was
that
a
crazy
really
name that we got?
gimmicky kind of fucking name.
Oh, yeah.
It was dog shit. And until they say it on fucking WWE television, I ain't calling them fucking shit. I'll call them the freaking dogs.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that was my issue with
Dude, can we get some Breaker math and some Rolllins math in?
yes,
Get them two
absolutely.
fucking clash in a promo?
So that was my
Hell
Rollins
yeah.
problem. So whatever you guys think is cool, but
I guess I just misunderstood. I thought, like,
No,
wait a
I
minute.
understood the assignment. Putting it out there.
no,
Nah.
yeah, I mean, you might have misunderstood it. Yeah, he definitely can lead a faction. It's the acting like you're Brody. Jonathan, thank you so much.
All right. Well, you got anything else on the itinerary for tonight, my man?
Yes, we
I had
have.
one more thing. If you guys have
We got a
want to
few
go
minutes.
through it real
Yeah,
quick.
We got a few
absolutely.
minutes.
Becky Lynch after Backlash, she showed up on Monday Night Raw to cut another promo on the fans, pretty much blaming them for her turning heel again and doing all these nasty, evil things to Lyra and, leaving and blaming the fans on. Basically, the fans are the worst of the worst.
Oh, we knew this.
Um,
We've known this for years.
Yeah, so I just wanted to ask you guys, how are you guys feeling Becky Lynch since her latest return?
Dude, I said this last night in our chat. There is an influx of whiny heels blaming the fans right now.
It's because they took that shit from us from 3 years ago.
So crazy. Like everybody is blaming the fans. You turn your back. You did this to me.
Okay. To be fair, John has a legitimate gripe.
John has a little jig right, but she don't.
Yeah.
She's been loved pretty much the whole time.
Even when she got into Seth's wardrobe.
Even when she wore his clothes, yeah, absolutely. But I don't like this whininess. She can't be the man while she's whining like a little girl. The dichotomy doesn't work.
Yeah, it's oxymoronic. I'm right there with you, man. I'll be honest with you, that promo kind of bored me to fucking turn it off.
Yeah.
I only got about 3.5 minutes into it before I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just wait until it's fucking done. So, for me, as a promo guy, getting bored of your promo and you've been doing it this long and you kept me,
Pretty hooked the whole time.
yeah, on your promo game and lost me here, that's a problem.
Yeah.
What about you, Edgar?
I can't stand her, and not even
Well,
like
sit down.
I can't, dude. I can't do it with her. And
How
Now
long
you
have
know. Now you know exactly how we feel with your fucking little lizard queen.
How long have you
Okay.
disliked her?
since she came back, after having her baby?
Oh, really? Okay.
I can agree with that.
I'm blaming the
been
baby.
the big
No, I'm
time.
kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not gonna blame that. I'm not gonna go that far. But she came back a completely different person. Like completely different. She changed, but also she was gone for a really long time. The WWE also changed, I feel like.
Yep.
I don't know what it is, man. She just to me was never the same after that. Um I don't know if it was the fact that okay, she came back, oh, she's married to Rollins and they have a baby together, and I don't know, maybe that changed her. Um she just carries herself like she's hot shit, and she is, she's Becky fucking Lynch. I get that part, but like there's just something about her that I just don't like.
So let
And
me
I can't
open.
really put my finger on it.
Let me open this question up to the table. You said that since she came back from the pregnancy and the marriage and all that shit, right? And you feel the pregnancy kind of changed her perception. Do we have the same fear for Alexa Bliss? Or is it too soon to tell because we've only seen her back on television twice since the
Once.
Rumble? So she worked the night after the Rumble.
Oh, okay. That's right.
And then she just worked SmackDown this past week.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I wish they would use her more, for sure, because Alexa Bliss, she still got it. She still looked great in that match Friday night.
Yeah. But at least in where you're trying to take this, I can also see her being action.
I guess so. But that wasn't necessarily a special attraction.
No, it was a surprise return. Or booking her as a surprise attraction, a special attraction. You're going to put more asses in because there's a lot of fans that like women's wrestling that don't like a lot of people on this main roster. But oh fuck, Alexa Bliss is going to be on here.
Yep.
Let me fucking tell you about her.
Absolutely.
So the question is,
I'm not really worried about Alexa Bliss in that the same as Becky Lynch, because Alexa Bliss, I don't feel like she has to try that hard to get over.
No, not at all.
Like, I feel like Becky Lynch is trying really, really, like, she's trying way too hard to get over as a heel. Like, I don't believe anything she says. It's hard for me to buy into these promos by Becky when she's just yelling at people.
I can agree with you on that. I truly can. But let's just let it cook for a few weeks. Let's see what happens. Maybe it was just one of those one-off things where her blaming the fucking or something.
Yeah, it could be. I don't think this thing with Lyra is done though.
No, this is probably gonna go.
Yeah.
I don't think any of her Becky's feuds since she's been back have done her any favors either. Like Trish Stratus and Lyra for the NXT Championship.
Oh, that what it was. Trish Stratus thing was fucking dog water.
Horrible.
So yeah, basically how you guys feel about Charlotte, that's how I feel about Becky.
I can respect that.
Yeah, no problems.
Which we got to talk about still. We got to do an episode about the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
How great she is. Amazing.
No. Y'all can't pay me enough. No.
All right, Draven, take us out.
Buster.
I meant like.
Oh.
Take us out.
I'll be right back.
All right. Go back to your seat.
Oh, I had fucking golf clubs over here the whole fucking time. How old are you?
The pleasantries, please, sir.
Didn't say the pleasantries. You said take people out, and then you're cutting the throats, and then you're telling me to go kill him, and then it's like, what the fuck, man? The whole fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget this Sunday we will have Heel Shit Podcast return to its normal time, its normal slot, its normal day. Because fucking Mother Day is over. Thank you. Are we still going to be doing 11 a.m. or are we going to keep it at 12? We're going to keep it at noon Eastern. 12 Eastern, 9 Pacific for Sleepyhead up there because he sleeps in because he's over there looking like a bitch. And as always, every Tuesday night, you have Dark Cordz, you have Draven Grimes, you have Edgar from the Snug Wrestling doing the Weekend Wrestling. Speaking of which, Edgar, please, for the love of everything that is holy, plug your shit.
Hit me up, y'all, at Snug Wrestling on all my socials. Hit up my Apple Podcasts, Spotify, leave a star rating, leave a review. Another week of a shit ton of episodes that I'm going to be putting out. I think I'm putting out one episode each day of the week this week. So check them bitches out. Please and thank you.
Absolutely. As well as don't forget, next Saturday, May 24th, TFK, which will be Rip Ruiz and Draven Grimes, myself. Milkshake will be in St. Petersburg, Florida for Tampa Bay Pro, for the Tampa Bay Rumble. It's going to be great. Come out, enjoy, take pictures, call us shit. I don't care. Enjoy life. As well as 2 weeks after that, we will be in Wasau, Florida for the Chase Hansen Memorial Show, where Rip and I will be in tag team action.
And I will be at River City WrestleCon if anybody sees me walking around in my Heel Shit Podcast shirt. And
he will be at WrestleCon Saturday. We will both be attending Sunday.
Yep.
Which we will probably go live and just do an impromptu show there.
Maybe.
Why the fuck not? What are you going to do? Kick us out? I know peoples.
Welcome.
I know Sting.
I bought enough of his shit. I should know.
Ain't that the truth? Where the fuck did it go? I just noticed it was fucking gone.
Oh, man. I got this. Here, I'll show you.
Why did you move it? It was perfectly lined up.
Because it was getting too cluttered up here.
Bitch, I got another fucking 3-pack coming. I'm gonna figure this out.
I got this original WCW 6-pack, The Evolution of Sting.
Open up, bitch. I can't see the screen. Am I centered?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
That's
all you get?
nice.
Yeah.
Vintage package.
Vintage package.
I would say the box itself is a good 7 out of 10. Very
Damn, where'd you
jealous
get that?
of how much he paid for that. Very fucking jealous. Speaking of being very fucking jealous about how much you paid, do not forget my man, the merch.
The merch!
It's fucking beautiful.
It is.
It is. We have HSP merchandise. We have TFK merchandise. Dark Cordz, Draven Grimes, Rip Ruiz. The fuck Logan Paul in the censored and the uncensored. I'm still waiting on Edgar to come on here with the fucking Hulkamania yellow fuck Logan Paul shirt, as we have agreed upon. All that and more.
Never. No, I'm kidding.
Merch and link. With
All
that,
right.
I'm fucking tired, man.
So, hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. For Draven Grimes and Edgar from the Snug Wrestling Podcast.
Definition!
I'm Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.
Shit podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm.